Dragon Silver Wizard Gold. Book 1 in the Varthien Saga by Kris Sihto. Chapter 9. Preparation. 661 OM Tarandir. Year of the Tangled Briar. Norman's Tower. Petunia woke slowly and with a lot of groaning. Peter had moved them both to sit on the side of his bed, cushioning the small body in the soft folds of his quilt, and this is where she found herself. "Why are you wet?" The first words issuing from her mouth were muzzy, and her tongue felt like it filled her mouth. Peter turned his face immediately to her, and she noted red eyes. "Whatever it is, it's okay. We'll get you through it," she said blearily. Then, with a flash, she remembered the events of the morning. "Why am I here? Where's Norman? There's a fire. We need to go. It's gone. We need to go. We need to get—" "Shh." Peter put a hand gently over her trembling wings. "You knocked yourself out because you were panicking. Don't start panicking again. A clear head is best when the whole world is stressed." Peter's imitation of one of Norman's frequent sayings made Petunia giggle, and with that she felt less rushed. "The fire is out. It seems I'm good at moving a lot of water now. I could have done with that a decade ago. It would have saved a lot of trudging up and down stairs with buckets. And Norman isn't here right now. I don't know where he is. It's a bit of a worry, but this is where we are. Now, slowly and with as much explanation as you can give, what's gone and where do we need to go?" Petunia closed her eyes and thought back to the morning's discovery. "I was doing my morning count, and my silver coin wasn't there. My wire, my brass fittings, my chain, everything's still where I left it except for my coin. It's been stolen. The mean boy took it. We need to go get it from him because he's horrible and he can't just steal my hoard." Peter frowned. "That sounds bad. It's not okay that he's taken anything of yours. Of course we'll go and get it back. Now, who is this mean boy and how do we find him?" "I know where he lives. He lives near where your mum lives. We should go there and take it off him." Peter was relieved that Petunia had given him clear instructions. He felt very off-centre without Norman around to tell him what to do. He still wasn't certain how or why this strange person had stolen a piece of Petunia's hoard out from under her, but today was turning out to be an odd one, so he decided not to question her further about it. "Well, let's get Susie and we'll go. Do you want me to lock up the rest of your hoard so it's safe from more thieves?" Petunia hadn't considered further theft, so she nodded emphatically. This, unfortunately, caused her to become dizzy, perhaps a byproduct of her earlier head trauma. "Could you get them all for me? I'm still not feeling good." With a smile, Peter assented, and took a small wooden box out to the charred remnants of Petunia's bush. Sifting through the ash and soil, he gathered up the now cool pieces of metal and deposited them in the box. Giving a last sweep, he moved his hands out in a wider circle to make certain he hadn't missed anything. He was glad he had as he scooped up a final small coin a little further from the other hoard pieces, black from its thick covering of soot, and dropped it into the box. With a smile, he dropped the lid on the box and locked it with a thought. Nothing would be able to make it through that spell, short of the box's destruction. Packing the box away in the bottom of his clothes chest, he reassured the tiny dragon. "I checked all over and got all of the metal. Everything is safe inside the box and the box is packed away with my socks. Nobody is going to be searching my socks for valuables, especially not those socks.